Yo, so guys, welcome back to another video, and this is something kind of different, especially for the second channel. And I know not everyone's going to be into this video, but this is something that I'm interested in seeing, just for general sort of, just to understand it really. And my sort of guess on this would probably be, because I know hurricanes are something to do with like the tropical sort of hot water coming from hot air or whatever, coming from South America, something to do with that. I'm pretty sure. But again, I might be completely wrong with that, and if I am, we're going to learn about why that is the case or why it isn't the case. But it is something that intrigues me. Like, these sort of weather conditions just never hit Europe. We just so bland in terms of like, which is again is it is a very good thing, because I would hate to experience things like this. But like, it's just wild to me, man. It's absolutely wild to me. But let's check this out and see what this video has for us, and to see why these things don't happen here.
Europe hasn't had a hurricane reach its shore in over 50 years. Now don't get the wrong idea. Hurricane season still brings a hefty dose of wind and rain. But Europe has something that North America doesn't when it comes to protection against hurricanes. Location.
So it is to do with like location, etc.
Hurricanes usually form off the coast of West Africa.
Oh,
warm water near
I didn't know
the
that.
equator and high humidity create columns of rapidly
I
rising
thought it was South
rotating
America.
air. It's the perfect recipe for a storm. Now, the more warm, moist air that the system picks up, the stronger it becomes. That's why tropical storms can quickly grow into a full-on hurricane as it marches across the Atlantic. Now, normally hurricanes are propelled on a westward track by the trade winds, caused by the Earth's rotation. That's why Europe, as well as the west coast of the US, rarely experience full-on hurricanes. But that's not the whole story. After all, since the year 2000, remnants of around 30 hurricanes have reached Europe. For comparison, Florida has seen 79 real hurricanes over the same time frame.
Jesus.
By the time these remnants make landfall, they've went from a hurricane force to a tropical storm or weaker. And that's where Europe's location comes into play. In order for a hurricane to head towards Europe, something crucial has to happen. It has to travel really far north, by about 200 miles. Once a storm system reaches 30 degrees north, it encounters the subtropical jet stream, which moves in the opposite direction of the trade winds, and therefore blows the storm east. But because the storm is now farther north, the waters underneath are colder, by up to about 5 to 10 degrees Celsius, which means less energy available to feed the storm. And as a result, it starts to die down by the time it's headed for Europe.
Oh wow.
Even though it's no longer a hurricane, it still packs a punch when it hits shore. In fact, most of these hurricane remnants will combine with other nearby cyclones and weather fronts that create high winds and rain that mainly hit Ireland and Great Britain, but have been known to reach as far as Greece or even farther in northern Russia. Typical damages include power outages, flooding, and occasionally casualties. Most recently, the remnants of Hurricane Ophelia made landfall in Ireland and Scotland in 2017.
So I'd never even heard of this.
50,000 households in Northern Ireland lost power. 3 deaths were reported, and downed trees closed many of the public roads and highways. This was the worst storm that Ireland had seen in 50 years.
Yeah, that's crazy to
And it
me.
may be a sign of what's to come. As global surface temperatures rise, it will also increase the sea surface temperatures in the northern Atlantic, which researchers estimate could contribute to an increase in the number of hurricane-force storms that reach Europe. Some experts predict that by the end of the 21st century, Europe could experience, on average, 13 powerful storms each year
Oh,
during hurricane
fuck's
season,
sake.
compared to the 2 per year it sees now.
So we're getting it then. Fuck's sake. We'll be there soon, US. We'll be there soon. Fuck's sake. If that's the case, I am not excited for that one bit. Because every catastrophe movie happens in the US. Europe hasn't had a hurricane reach through shore in 50 years, last in Philippines. Hurricanes in Europe. Sorry, I don't want to be involved in Brexit. And ironically, over here, our houses could survive a hurricane since they're made from bricks and concrete instead of wood. That's a good point, actually. I guess because it's a more sturdy build. But man, I mean, this is a random video. I know not everyone's going to be interested in this, but this is just something I was interested in learning. I guess some people may be interested as well. But yeah, I mean, with global warming, in a few years, we're going to be in that position I'll say a few, probably like 20, 30, 40 years. Hopefully they're wrong, because I mean, I would not like to experience anything near to what people in the US, like in Miami, for example, experience. That would not be something that I'd be looking forward to. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. Bit of a short one, but until next time, like, subscribe. Peace.